Good afternoon. We are here today with teacher Daniela. Thank you for being here today and giving us some of your time.
We are going to interview you about your experience as an English teacher. We will ask you some questions about your changes and opinions about teaching.
Okay. My classmate is going to start with the questions.
Okay, the first question is, where did you study?
I studied tourism at the Universidad Autónoma del Estado de México, known as YMX.
Okay.
And I also study English at CELE.
Okay, the next question is, who inspired you to become a teacher?
I think my sister is studying to become a teacher, so I used to listen what she learned and how she improved her skills to being able to talk in front of a lot of people. So I think I like it, and I used to think like, maybe I can do it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you for that answer. Now, heading to the next one, we have the question. Why did you choose English over other disciplines?
I think I didn't choose it.
Okay.
The circumstances make me start to teach, and there's not a lot of people here in our community to know how to speak English. So I start to help, and then I start to teach.
Okay. Related to your answer, can you tell us what was your first experience as a teacher or as a person who helped someone to know the language?
The first student that I have, it was my cousin. She started primary, and she didn't know anything or almost anything about the language. So I helped her to be at the same level as her classmates.
Okay, but it wasn't like a real student in a school. It was
No, at first helping.
okay. That was your start. Your
My
beginning.
first, yes.
Okay. Well, the next one is, which challenges did you face when you started teaching, like real teaching?
I'm a really shy person,
Okay.
so I have to learn how to speak in front of a lot of people, and how to listen what they need, and also to see how the different students learn, and make activities to help each student.
And in the short time that you have been a teacher, how can you perceive that your skills have improved or changed?
I feel more comfortable in front of my students. I also think that teaching is a good way to keep learning, and I think that learning and speaking a second language is also a good way to improve your confidence.
Okay. How do you help your students to feel confident in class?
I always tell them that it's impossible to learn without making mistakes, and that it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if we make mistakes at the beginning or in the middle of, or even when you already know. Even in our first language, sometimes we do mistakes, and it's a good way to learn. Trying, making mistakes, and trying again.
Okay. Well, thank you. Now we have the last question by my classmate.
What qualities do you think a good teacher should have?
Patience, creativity, and organization, and maybe the ability of listen to what your students need.
Okay. Do you think that you have those qualities or that you can develop them?
I'm working
Okay.
to develop even more all of this.
That's the important thing. So these were the questions that we prepared for this interview, and I think that we had very good answers. Thank you very much for sharing your time with us and also your experiences.
Your answers were very interesting and thoughtful. It was a pleasure talking with you.
Have a great evening. Thank you so much again. Bye.